How's it going, everybody? It's March 20th now, and with the coronavirus going on and not really getting out and doing much, I finally have some time to get this box from Tethrd open up. This is the new Phantom saddle. I've had it for a couple weeks now, just haven't been able to, well, I could have opened it, but I wanted to film opening it and kind of do a open box review type deal for y'all. So I'm gonna open this box up and we're gonna see what I have inside. Be careful not to cut anything. Okay, box is open. First thing I have in the box is my Mantis Recliner. Looks real nice. Let's take it out of the package here. The Mantis Recliner, single point attachment. It actually attaches to your carabiner that goes from your tether to your bridge. So you don't have to worry about the Prusik going up like on the previous design, I think. At least that's how that works on my Kestrel. I've been hunting out of the Kestrel for 2 years now. Absolutely love it, but with the ranting and raving about this one, the Phantom, I figured I'd check it out and get everything that's supposed to go with it. So let's take it out here. It's got a good soft feel to it. It feels like kind of like stealth strips. And yeah, looks like it attaches with the carabiner into your carabiner. It goes behind your back. That way you can do those all-day sits real comfortable. Like I say, I have the one from Arrow Hunter for the Kestrel, and that makes a big difference on these saddles. They have a little pamphlet in here. It's got my order summary. Packaged by Anna. Thank you, Anna. Let's see what else is in this. Got some swag. Safety warnings and instructions. And a something for returns, but I doubt I'll be using that. Pretty nice fulfillment they've got going on here. Get these out of the way. I got 2 Ropeman 1s because I also got 2. Also got a tether, or sorry, also got a tether and a lineman's rope. So got Ropeman 1 for those. Let's get these out here. Which is which? Let's see here. I guess it really doesn't matter. Let me grab my clipper so I don't have to be using this knife. So what is really nice about the ropes from Tethrd is they're spliced, so no bulky knots. I've never spliced this kind of rope, but I can imagine it being very difficult since it's not hollow. So that is pretty neat. I mean, that's going to save a lot of bulk. They come with your traditional Prusik here. Like I say, I'm going to take that off because I'm going to be using the Ropeman 1. So one of these is going to be my lineman's rope, one will be my tether. Looks like these are probably 11 millimeter. Here's the other rope here. Trying to be careful with any sharp objects around this rope. I don't want to start off fraying it. Once again, take the Prusik off. I'm not going to be using that. Here's this other rope here with the splice also. So this one is going to be for the lineman because of the small splice here. That way you can make your hitch on one side of your saddle connected to it. I'll do that here in a second. And then the Prusik, or the lineman will go on the other, or the, sorry, that. the ropeman will go on the other side. So, cool. That's the 2 ropes. Really high quality rope here. Probably way overkill, but you know, they're selling this stuff, they have to. Let's see, I'm gonna put this aside. And what we're all looking for there's the box, the magical box. So let's just get this box. Oh, and I got some carabiners as well. Went ahead and got 3 of their carabiners. They're really nice carabiners. So that's cool. Let's get this big box out of the way. Here it is. They don't kid you, like this thing can pack down literally almost into your hand. Like, and I have small hands. So let's see, let's get this knife back out. Let's cut in here. All right. There it is. The Phantom. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Man, this thing is small. That is impressive. It really is. Let's get this box off to the side. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's see what everybody's been raving about, which is this adjustable bridge. Pretty neat. So this bridge here, here's your bridge for the saddle. The bridge, adjustable links. If you like it long, if you like it a little shorter, it's got a prusik here, so once you pull, it's tight. Loosen it up, the rope just slides through. Looks like they did this with 1/4 inch AM steel, and everything is spliced, so no knots. Some beautiful splicing work right here to link this rope together without any knots. That's beautiful work. And then over here, you just have your standard loop. Splice. It's real simple to do. Tons and tons of videos on YouTube on how to do it. But this is where their innovation really came in. Cool. Well, let's look at the design of this thing on the back. That's what they talked about, this football shape, so it's more comfortable. And like every saddle on the market out there, mollywebbing. You can attach bags to this, carabiners for hooking sticks to. That's what I'm going to do. I'll put a carabiner on either side for my 3rd and 4th stick. So that's what I use these for in the main, and then I put one in the middle that holds my platform or my ring of steps, whatever I'm using. So I'll actually hook 3 little carabiners, little metal clip carabiners. They don't have to be big, thick ones, little thin ones, to hook my sticks and my whatever platform I'm using to. The stitching is all really high quality. Everything's done really well. And this thing is light. I mean, it's almost like it's not even there. And you see how it holds its shape? It's rigid up here. It's very rigid, which is gonna help it hold its shape. Let's put this thing on and see what it's like. All right. Let's step into this bad boy and see what we're looking at. So the waist belt, what they're saying on this one is it's a one size fits all kind of deal. So let's see how we adjust this thing. It's definitely just got a strap there, but you can mess with it to get it more in the center. For the time being, I'm just gonna tighten it up on my waist. I'll mess with that. It's off center now, but as you can see, sorry, showing my y'all stomach there. It's off center now, but as you can see, it's got these where you can move the buckle back to the center. So it's very adjustable. So it's one size fits all, like they said. So the leg straps, let's pull those through. They're in the center, so there's no left or right, which is nice. And also no buckles. They just slip in and you tighten them up. Neat. Once again, this is pretty one size fits all. They give you plenty of extra. Put it in. Tighten it up. So, not go too tight here. That's how the saddle is on. Virtually weightless. Can't even tell it's there. Now, on all my other saddles, usually what I would do, I would take my bridge and I would tuck it in my belt to put it out of the way while I was walking around. But with this one, what's neat, you just suck it tight and it's out of the way. And then probably what I'm going to do is maybe daisy chain this up right here, or maybe I'm not sure, I'll do something with this tag in, put it through my bridge maybe, tuck it in. So you still got some tucking to do, but when you're climbing up the tree, your bridge isn't going to get caught on stuff, which is real nice. Then when you go to hook in, you just choose what length you want and hook it in. So that's pretty neat. It's definitely different. Now let's talk about what they're calling, I think, the comfort channels. Let me show you all this here. As you can see, this thing kind of has sections to it. And this is what they're calling comfort channels. So you can have it there, or in that channel, in that channel. You know, you can have it in this channel. And what this is going to do is adjust where the saddle is putting pressure on your rear end. So if you're in a tree where you want to sit, you can put it like this. If you're in a tree where you want to, you know, more lean, you can put it more like this, or vice versa. But the cool thing about it is you can get it in the same point on each side, so the pressure is equal. And then throughout the day, you just adjust it. If your bottom gets tired, you know, switch it to the lower channels, and it's going to pull more against your top. So that's really neat. That's what's selling this thing, I really think, is their bridge design. There's not a whole lot more room for innovation in these things, so the bridge is where they really had to do something there. So yeah, let's attach my lineman's belt to this thing. So it looks like you just put it through here. That's really just cool. And let's see, that is going to be a lot stronger right there than a knot would be. And you got a splice, and you're just hitching it over itself, and that rope's not going anywhere. And then what I will do is daisy chain it off on my side. And once I have the carabiner on there, it'll just sit on my side like this. See there? So carabiner and hook right there, and that's how I'll keep my lineman's rope. So that's pretty neat. Another thing they did, which is pretty cool on this saddle, is they made the lineman rope loops a lot bigger. If I've had any complaints about my Kestrel at all, which I really haven't, and who knows if I even switch at all, but these loops on the Kestrel are tiny, like this size. So these are a lot bigger, a lot easier to clip into in the dark. You don't have to fumble around. So that's going to be really nice. Yeah. So this thing is pretty sweet. As you can see, it fits really nicely. It's so light. Like that's what's getting me about this thing, is how light it is. So, man, that's it. It's out of the box. This bridge is sweet. The comfort channels are sweet. All the stitching and the weight is really nice. So what I'm going to do, it's dark right now out. So tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going to get it out and I'm going to get it ground level and get on a tree, and we're going to see how this thing fits. Okay, enough piddling with this thing. So this thing is very adjustable. As you can see, I shortened my bridge up just a touch. I like running a little bit shorter bridge. I guess if you were in a different situation on different trees, like I say, it's adjustable, so you just would, you know, or if you like running a longer bridge, you lengthen it back out. That gets you a little bit further away from the tree. Like I say, I prefer, looks like I'm going to like to shorten mine just a touch. Be a little bit tighter to the tree. This is that recliner, I guess they're calling it the Mantis recliner. It's pretty adjustable, it's pretty neat. You can even, when you're sitting, you can get this sucker down here real low and have it pull up against your hips right there. Oh, and that's nice. That's very nice. So comfort wise, you know, it's just more adjustable than my other saddles. I wouldn't necessarily call it more comfortable than my other saddles. It's still not as comfortable as the trophy line, like the original trophy line. The original trophy line is still more comfortable than even my Kestrel and this one. But it's so bulky. What puts this one ahead of something like a Kestrel is the adjustability. In my Kestrel, this is just one rigid piece of webbing here where your bridge connects. And once it kind of gets formed, it's formed, so there's no moving it around in these comfort channels like this Phantom has. So adjustability wise, I must say that's going to make it maybe a little bit more comfortable. And I think they have something you can buy like aftermarket that makes it to where you can adjust this, like the bottom of the saddle. You can loosen it, tighten it, but moving it around on your bridge kind of does the same thing. My Kestrel, I can loosen it and tighten it, and it adjusts where the pressure is on my bottom, but the comfort channels do the same thing. This thing, like I say, you just drop it and you're ready to go. So comfort wise, it's comparable to the Kestrel. The only thing that might make it a little bit more comfortable, like I said, is the adjustability. You can customize this thing to however you like to hunt. If you're a leaner, you can put it more up here on the top, and that's great for leaning. You can sit in it too, pull it down a little bit and sit in it. You know, if you want to go real hardcore and put it all the way at the bottom, you know, that's real good for your big time sitters. So let me lengthen my, so guys that like to sit, you put it down here on the bottom and you're in a real sitting position there. Like I say, this is my first time playing around with this thing, so but my first impressions are it is comfortable, but it's not any more comfortable than anything I've ever hunted out of. Like I say, the Kestrel is just as comfortable. This one is just lighter and it's more customizable. The trophy line is still by far the most comfortable saddle. That thing's just bulky. So I do still hunt out of the trophy line though. If I am going to a set spot that's 200 yards from the truck, I will hunt out of that trophy line. It is still the most comfortable to this day. I haven't found anything more comfortable than that trophy line. The Kestrel and this one are very comparable. It's a toss-up. I'm going to hunt out of both next year and see which one I like better. But overall, it's a really nice product. So, yeah, that's my initial impressions. I just think that it's for somebody that's never saddle hunted before, that's just looking to get into it, I think this is the saddle to buy. It's so customizable, it's easy to use. Like I say, any different type of hunter could hunt out of it. It is pretty much one size fits all. But anyways, this is a great product. It's definitely worth buying. Y'all, thanks for watching. Sorry I kind of rambled on throughout this thing, but hey, it is my first time looking at it. So y'all, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Hit me up with any questions in the comment section. And y'all stay safe out there. Corona.